वो अभी खाली है।
यही मौके होते हैं आप
9.5 minutes.
Double the number of points for the team that I'm such a huge fan of. Who will not be a fan of Patna Pirates at the moment for the class that they're showing? 4 points. No tackle point for Bengal Warriors, and that is the sign of worry for them. Whenever you'll speak about them, you'll talk about those performances which have just not come from the defense.
Yeah, that's seriously the issue, isn't it? And also, when we talk about it being a one-man team at the moment, no tackle points, yes. Out of the 4 raid points, 3 have been from Maninder. So there's no support that we keep harping about. There's absolutely no support even tonight, at least thus far. 9 minutes into the contest, Paddy.
Yeah, just 1 point for him, and collecting the second one will be tough. Why? Because Abozar dives! Others come in time! Goes for the kill, pin, plenty, mercy nil.
I like the structure of defense during the tackle because A, look at what Abuzar Megani does. He does well, Ransing does well, but what we are not seeing in this frame is the support that was offered by Mohammad Nabi Baksh because he was holding one of the legs of Abuzar Megani, just giving that extra power to pull back a raider.
Extra was the crucial word that you used there. You will require that extra support time and again. Money will require it in offense. Sukesh Hegde can give it to him. Mohammad Nabi Baksh can give it to him. And Ransing will be wanting it in the defense for that side. Tackle points 2 for Patna Pirates, 1 for Bengal Warriors.
8-5 at the moment. Manoj Gowda comes in. Nothing at all, I guess. There's a lot of chatter. I'm sure the officials are having a quiet word around the same. 103 raid points in Vivo PKL 8. That is well done. But all of a sudden, Bengal Warriors have decided, look, it's now or never. For us, we've got to support Maninder if we need to stay in this game. Well done.
Defense has the laugh. They have the ankle and the calf. Solid. See, the beauty is they're closing all the doors at the moment. And that Bhuta means one thing only. The line is fine between man and divine.
Confidence.
Oh, we can't wait to see you in action today. Welcome back.
I can understand if this happens. You know, it's a do-or-die raid. And you've given away a point in the first few seconds. Yeah, he knows it, I'm sure.
Oh! Oh, for a moment, looks so beautiful. For a moment we thought Abozar will produce the blockbuster, but he was so close to the pin line. All the raider had to do was turn and say, oh, not exactly.
I think the idea was right, but I think a couple of inches, yeah, just a couple of inches to the right side would have been better, I guess, but that was not to be.
Great kabaddi action here. This is the Sunday night for you. Perfect way to end your weekend with the double header. Coming up is another contest where you will watch the Giants versus Bulls. That encounter, Pawan Sharat fresh from a 17 raid point game. Vivo Perfect fans with the perfect moves. Okay.
It's a good dancer, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. Actually, well done. I just try to pick up a few dance moves. I'm really bad at that.
Don't worry, I'll teach you some. Well, as a raider, you need to be always dancing on your toes. You need to be moving well. Tackle points in last 4 games for Bengal Warriors.
This is a defensive masterclass.
Those are jaws of death. I mean, that ankle hold did it all. The others just came, that they also wanted to be in the frame. If not anything else. 4-point lead. And believe you me, they can just speed past from here. They'll just take it away if you allow them a momentum of 5 more minutes.
You just need to ask Gujarat Giants, but this is wonderful. Now, this is exactly what we were talking about. I think the scoreline is not very different from the other night when Patna Pirates played against Gujarat Giants. Gujarat Giants, in fact, was leading by about 6 or 7 points. From there, they were just brilliant. But Patna Pirates obviously have started this game very well.
Oh, they're scaling new heights. They are scaling new heights, and coaches in future will be very aware of what they comment before a game against Patna Pirates. Manpreet had said something. He said, no way we're going to let them beat us. They beat you by 20 points.
He just ended up motivating the other team instead of his team. Shadlu gets his man. This is a contest that we were building up to. Oh, that swagger. I love it.
Of course, and Mani for the time being was not picking that battle, not going towards him. Now he says, if you're not coming towards me, I'll take a step forward and I'll grow in stature. He already is announcing himself. Nice to see. Super tackle opportunity. 3 or less number of defenders. Attack the raider successfully. You have him in your half, you win 2 points.
And just going back to that point that was picked up by the Iranian, I think Maninder has also had an issue with the right ankle. We've seen that over the last few games, and I think that is probably one reason why I thought he winced a bit in pain, because ankle injuries, it just doesn't go off very easily. It lurks there.
Yeah, I always believe, RK, pain is weakness leaving your body. Feel the pain, then you get the gain. 6-point lead is the gain for them at the moment. You're talking about 3-time champions against the defending champions. And last 5 minutes, 3 more points for Patna Pirates, which also tells us that so far it's not been a high-scoring encounter.
Yeah, that's because the defense of both sides are yet to turn up properly. I know we've seen a couple of good moves from the defenders, because the Raiders, Patna Pirates have picked up 9 raid points. Now, super tackle at the moment for... oh, this is brilliant. Guman Singh was flying past the defenders.
What he has temporarily done is kept Monu on the bench for some time. Why? Watch this. He sees only opportunities and have to scale over the defender there. He does that. Oh ho ho, are we watching a new star in the making?
The big plus is, as the season goes on, you can rest one of the Raiders, you can rotate the Raiders. That is the biggest flexibility that Guman Singh is now offering that Patna Pirates side.
Oh, the moment he was far too much concentrating. Even we were looking at the Iranian in the left corner. Neeraj said, I've not been in the limelight for so much, and that's the point that they needed.
Mohammad Nabi Baksh is kind of looking sharp. I expect an improved performance, especially in the second half, because he's had a smart raid. That's not so smart from Abuzar Meghani. Not for the first time. Abuzar Meghani. He's made an error on the block once, and this time on the ankle hold.
Yeah, 3 bad moves, 1 good one, 4 efforts, 1 tackle point. Now it all comes down to Mohammad Nabi Baksh. He's good on these moments, mind you. Bonus is something that they'll give on wholesale. Just take it away. We're not interested in this, because the bonus point does not bring about a revival. What does is a touch point. Now use the lobbies. He feels he's got him. No, he's been ushered out. You cannot enter the lobbies without a touch, and that will be the first all out of this game.
And deservedly, Patna Pirates are breaking free here. A 9-point difference between the two sides, with 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Clearly the better team on the night.
Clearly, for me, the best team in the tournament so far. Because if you just speak on performances, options that you see. I mean, Monu, if Monu's not finding a place in the starting set, any other team would have picked Monu any given day, for that matter. And that tells you, RK, about the richness of resources there.
True, again, when you look at Monu, yes, there have been a couple of very good performances, Paddy, but the overall average rate points for Monu is still around that 6 or 7 mark. And therefore, while Monu has done very well, Guman is averaging 8 there, so he's making it even more difficult for the management to get a Monu back in the side. As I keep saying, Monu is fresh. That is a big plus for Patna Pirates if they want to use him going forward in the tournament.
Yeah, title winner with Patna Pirates. Talk about Monu. But then, I'll play the devil's advocate here. Sachin has scored those rate points at an average at a strike rate of 43. Monu's strike rate is 46. So all those raiders normally, except for Prashant Kumar Rai, who rates less, but his strike rate is higher. But the bottom line is, I mean, you've got so much contest in the house, and that's what you love.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe it's almost an indication for the teams going forward in terms of distributing your money. I think that's a huge lesson from this Patna Pirates. There's no superstar per se in terms of the amount of money paid. You're not dealing about 1.5 crores or 1.3 crores. Monu Goyal was 20 lakhs, Paddy.
Steal, I think. It was a steal for that money. And talk about players, they may not have been superstars when the league began, but they'll be superstars. Already one superstar in the left corner. But that man, he's got the swag. He's got the pony. Huh? He's got this attitude, points.
You look at hairstyles, don't you, Paddy? We know you've got one. But anyway, let's look at the do-or-die raid at the moment. Sachin dives with a point in hand. Mohammad Nabi Baksh. Disappointing. I thought I'd seen a bit of a spark, but that's disappointing from him.
And certainly this will surely be the last raid of the first half. The first game of this Sunday doubleheader. Maninder is the one, and this is do or die. His instant endeavour is to get a point. He will not get a point because that defense says 7 hearts, 1 mind, will look ahead, not behind.
I think it's Shadlu all over again. That's 2 and 2 if I'm not mistaken against Maninder. And 2 very, very different sets of defending. One was an ankle hold, this was a double thigh hold. Excellent effort.
Oh, and he says, did you see it? Did you see it? No? People say I only do the ankle holds. No. He's capable of much more. This game is capable of much more. They may be trailing by 10 at the moment, but they will bounce back because history has taught us this. This sport affords and accords great comebacks.
Yeah, hopefully they can against a team that is looking very good every minute that we watch them. 21-11, that is a very, very good start as far as Patna Pirates is concerned. This is game number 1. One more half remains, and what remains after that? Well, there's a small matter of Pawan Sehrawat in action against Gujarat Giants, who would want to come back very, very strongly. So much to look forward to. Short Reader will be back with lots more.
Show me the blaze. Watch style.
My style is blazing.
Watch style. Unstoppable.
My style is unstoppable.
Show me the blaze.
My style is made to be captured. My style is 5G. The new Vivo Y75 5G. It's my 5G style.
Vivo. किसने कहा कि हाई जंप ना ऊंचा नहीं कर सकती? रनिंग हैंड टच करके ड्रीम्स भी तो छुए जा सकते हैं। हर खेल कुछ सिखाता है, नए सपने दिखाता है। ड्रीम बिग, ड्रीम 11।
इस खेल में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व है और इसकी आदत पड़ सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
अरे कांग्रेट्स प्रभा, लड्डू मिल गए। हाँ, इनकी हेल्थ का बात।
मम्मी आज पकौड़े और पापा के लिए करेले।
His reports are looking good. Well done, everybody. आप कैसे हो, Mr. Govardhan?
सच बताओ डॉक्टर, I'm fine. Thanks to I'm fine.
हेल्थ की हर जरूरत के लिए I'm fine. Download the app now.
Champs always start early. With Disney Byju's Early Learn and Byju's one-on-one math. personal attention on Byju's one-on-one math classes, along with Disney Byju's interactive worksheets and high-quality videos जो math और English के fundamentals को शुरुआत से ही पक्के बनाए. Foundation बनाओ strong ताकि वो चले lifelong. Download Disney Byju's Early Learn. Book a free class on Byju's one-on-one math.
अनूप कुमार, वर्ल्ड कप विनिंग कैप्टन, रिटायर्ड कबड्डी प्लेयर.
रुक जा भाई, किसने कहा मैं रिटायर हूँ? मैं आज भी उसी जुनून के साथ कबड्डी खेलता हूँ, अपनी टीम बना के हाउसेट पर. इस सीजन हाउसेट पर बनाओ अपनी कबड्डी टीम. डाउनलोड हाउसेट ऐप, टीम बनाओ और जीतो रिवार्ड्स.
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम की संभावना शामिल है और इसकी लत लग सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
भिड़ेगा.
जिंदगी हो या कबड्डी, भिड़ना है जरूर.
लौट के आ गया है वही पंगा और वही वीवो प्रो कबड्डी. हर शाम 7:30 बजे सिर्फ स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर.
पहाड़ सामने आ जाए ये आगे बढ़ेगा, मौसम बदले पर ये ना झुकेगा. टाटा योद्धा, इसके मुकाबले में कोई नहीं टिक पाएगा. पावरफुल इंजन, मजबूत सस्पेंशन, बड़ी लोड बॉडी, ज्यादा कमाई और संपूर्ण सेवा का वादा. टाटा योद्धा, भरोसा हर कदम.
और अगली चैलेंजर आगे बढ़ती हुई
क्यों, मजा नहीं आया? जीतने का असली मजा तो 8-3 पे आता है. 8-3 विनर्स का होम ग्राउंड. इस खेल में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व है और इसकी आदत पड़ सकती है. कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें.
ड्रीम कार है मेरी.
और डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर.
मेरी
तत्व है और इसकी आदत पड़ सकती है. कृपया
और डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर.
Gives you the purpose and strength at the moment. Your strength is patience. Then the defender
We need to change a whole lot. We've had a good.
Just in case you thought you can fly, well, I've got the airlines arranged for you. Wow.
Oh, hire a lawyer. He's just committed a murder in the open. Oh, that was so brutal. And he's telling the world, it's not just about the ankle holds. As it stands, the Patna Pirates win this one right at the top.
Actually, you look at those Iranian defenders, Barry, just to look at them, whether it's Fazal, whether it is Mohammad Reza, the kind of skill sets they have as a defender is unbelievable.
And that comes because they train in that fashion. And I think the best weapon that you carry to any battleship is preparation. The way you see, if you see them train, RK, I mean, I've seen them train a couple of times. And that is the reason the fitness levels are absolutely on another level totally.
9-point difference. At the moment, about 5 minutes gone in the second half. Is he a bit edgy here? Is Ram Meher Singh? I know he can get a bit edgy. But you don't have to worry too much when this man is on song and picking up points in the first, 10 seconds of a raid? Well done. Picks up Abuzar Meghani.
To me, he's one of the best captains in the league. And make no mistake, because the way he uses the resources, it is only his 5th raid. He's the captain. He could have raided 15 times. What he does is makes Sachin raid 12 times. He makes Guman Singh raid 9 times. And out of the 5 raids that he has put, he has scored 4 points at a strike rate of 485.
Yeah, at the moment, Maninder Singh comes in. He has got that flexibility, isn't it? That's exactly what you're talking about, is Prashant Kumar Rai. He puts Sachin at the top. He's your number 1 raider, and next then man in form, which is Guman Singh. Oh, this is excellent. This is excellent. Just for a brief moment, he was on his heels, perhaps. And that was enough for the Iranian to pounce.
This is the battle we were talking about. One man, one mission, demolition. Oh!
He's winning that battle clearly. He's winning that battle. Is Mohammad Reza Shadlu. 11-point gap. Super tackle opportunity at the moment. That happens when you've got 3 or less defenders on the mat. 2 points for this tackle if done successfully. But this is not a do or die raid, remember? So the onus is definitely not on the raider to go for something spectacular.
And the big question is going to be when Iran plays in the Asian Games, who will don the left corner? Mohammad Reza Chiane or Fazal Atrachali? One of them will have to play left cover maybe.
I hate using the term bad headache because I don't think there is anything called a good headache rather. There's nothing called as a good headache. But if ever there was one, that is it. Is he out? Is Nabi Bag? Oh, he's been given safe. I thought for a moment he was ushered off. I want to see that replay again, Paddy.
For sure. You name it, we'll have it.
Please, please.
There he goes. Touch happens. Usage of lobbies allowed. Where is the left foot? I think that should be fine.
I thought it was in the air, Paddy. Might want to have a look at it.
Yes, please come. What is your challenge? Raider out. Okay, please go back. TV umpire. Patna Pirates challenge. Raider out. Our decision, Raider safe 2 points. Please review.
Why I said what I did, RK, was because I thought his palm was touching the playing area, and then if you slide the fingers into your half back from there, that should be allowed. So that was my contention for it. Let's take a look.
Yeah, have a look at this. There's no issue whatsoever here. Now, 2 parts obviously. The lower half of the body was in the air. Now, I don't think he's in there. Oh, Paddy. Oh, Paddy.
Yeah, some part of your body has to be within the playing area when you extend your arm into your own half. And that, for me, was the case. If it is on the line also, that should be considered in, because line is in. So still it's touch and go, I would believe. But not a bad shout at all. Review worth taking.
Well, absolutely. Review worth taking. 7 minutes into the second half. I think the verdict is coming.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Review unsuccessful. Raider save 2 points, Bengal Warriors.
All right, that is it. So they've lost a review, and they cannot take the help of technology from here on. As simple as that, and sometimes it can come back and haunt you.
Well then, Paddy, to spot that, 25-16 here for Patna Pirates. And Mohammad Nabi Baksh picked up those 2 points, so it'll give him a bit of confidence, because you want him to fire. There's no Maninder, I can't see him there, so you want Mohammad Nabi Baksh to do the job.
And suddenly you'll see longer raids coming in from Patna Pirates, and that will be the need of the hour, because they already have a superb score difference. I mean, they can boast of it, because whenever they win big, and they can afford to use the bench also now. If not now, then when? Monu is the one who comes in, Monu the defender.
1 against 5. Again, no bonus active for Ravindra Kumar. The next one is going to be a do-or-die raid for Patna Pirates. Oh, no chance. No chance. I think the minute Mohammad Reza decided to step in and take control of things, you knew it was done and dusted.
My producer gives me one, Iranian Guardian. And that's a good one too, and that hooter signifies only one thing. All I need to say to Sachin is, you may not have been outstanding in previous do-or-dies, but difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. All it requires is a good, solid approach. A big heart! There it comes! Ran Singh on the bench. On the turn, on the tumble. Sachin was very good.
The fact that the raider is so far away from Ran Singh, you've got to cover that extra couple of meters, which is where I think a tall raider just has that advantage. The dash has to be absolutely spot on, because you've got a couple of extra inches to cover, and you're not coming in from the cover position, you're coming in from the corner position. So you've got those 2 steps to cover.
And sometimes when you make that wild charge, the wild surge, a little bit of shoulder also is enough. You use that shoulder, you airlift and just throw him out. So it's also a very, very beautiful skill. Not that Ran Singh does not have it, but he was not able to show it on that occasion.
Yeah, was better positioned from a cover position to get that, but high five? I don't think I'm not even going to mention these things anymore, because he just makes it a habit.
Stating the obvious sometimes can be very boring. But yeah, we need to mention super tackle opportunity is when you have 3 or less number of defenders, you pin the raider down, you win 2 points.
Yeah, high five for somebody like Mohammad Reza is almost as predictable as finding Paddy and me at breakfast table at 9 in the morning. Yeah, Paddy?
I thought he was saying predicting Paddy's mood swings. There he goes. Now that swing of the defense. Oh, worth watching. There, where he tries the bonus. Onto the right side of the left in.
He got a point. Yes, he's got a point. He's keeping them kind of in the hunt. But we'll wait and watch, because there's going to be a break. A slightly extended one at that, because it is time now for Dhani One Freedom strategic timeout.
शॉपिंग की पुश कर रहे हो, पेमेंट पुश करो ना। धनी वन फ्रीडम कार्ड पे मिलता है 5 लाख तक एट 0 इंटरेस्ट। मतलब खरीदो अभी एंड पे लेटर इन 3 इजी पेमेंट्स। तो हो जाओ फ्री। डाउनलोड धनी।
Excellence, perfection, a journey, Sterling Reserve.
इस मिट्टी पे घर।
पापा साहब
बेटा, घर जिंदगी में एक ही बार बनता है।
भरोसा रखिए, घर मजबूत ही बनेगा।
एक है मौका, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा। अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा।
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही।
अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों?
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है।
घर एक, मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1 अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट। कौन कहता है एंकल होल्ड करके सक्सेस नहीं पा सकते? रनिंग हैंड टच करके ड्रीम्स भी तो छुए जा सकते हैं। हर खेल कुछ सिखाता है, नए सपने दिखाता है। ड्रीम बिग, ड्रीम 11।
इस खेल में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व है और इसकी आदत पड़ सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Sunny, one freedom, strategic timeout is what we are coming out of, and Bengal Warriors in particular had a lot to talk about, discuss, strategize, and that man has entertained us yet again. Look at those number of tackle points, 5 out of 6 efforts made.
Excellent, excellent, consistent is Mohammad Reza Shadlu. You talk about consistency, you talk about power, you talk about solidity, you have to talk about Tata Yoddha. Brilliant, seamless across all terrains, does the job to its very best. It's Tata Yoddha.
And then we'll look at Tata Ace top 3 defenders, Vivo PKL Season 8. 67 Sagar, or at number 2, between two Indians, in that Iranian who's having a large heart and he's got those strong ankle holds and fabulous thigh holds as well. Watch out, watch out. He is closing in on to Sagar at the moment. 10 points behind. Sagar surely has been the find. No doubt about that one. 10-point lead for Patna Pirates. And that man has been influential. Both of them actually. Sachin too, who's 3 short of a well-deserved Super 10 today. 4 points coming in from Guman Singh. And their captain also has contributed with 4 raid points. 1 versus 3 super tackle on.
2 points for a super tackle. Mohammad Nabi Baksh is active but smart on part of Sachin not to get carried away. Quietly keep an eye out on those banners on that giant screen rather. I mean, just love that actually. But for the moment, it's Maninder who's on the bench. That's one big way of getting back into this contest, but it's not him, it's Manoj Gowda. He can afford to have it as a bit of a safe raid because the next one is going to be a do-or-die raid.
7th raid for him. Tries that kick and gets it. Where were you hiding it so far? If you start executing that onto the corners, believe you me, you will produce that surprise element and you'll get more points. Maninda, 13, 50 and counting, nearing 14 minutes. You need to get him back. It's a game of revivals. You come back in the same order as you go out. And there comes an opportunity. He'll have to put up a brave front in the face of danger at the moment. Running and touch, gets it. Well done. Wow moment this. Parveen goes on the bench.
The pace at which he started this raid, the pace at which he went about picking up a point, everything was done within a matter of few seconds. That is Guman Singh on form, on song for you.
Really giving them the dividends for the faith that has been bestowed in him. 1 versus 7. And this defense, I mean, all I want to say about them, 7 hearts, 1 mind, look ahead, not behind. They're so focused all the time. They're so charged up all the time. Whenever one member is in sort of a discomfort, oh, the kick went there. Neeraj, watch out for jersey number 5. He'll leave the hand of that chain and he'll pounce. There he goes! But the Raider wins the battle.
Bonus plus points. Bengal Warriors.
He should have probably started on cue with you, Paddy. I think he was a couple of seconds late. And perhaps that's why he's got to go and relax on the bench. Shouldn't take anything away from the Raider. Well done.
Teamwork. We are so very well aided by our producer. The entire team, I think we've got this opportunity now. Let's salute our cameramen, our graphics guys, our sound guys, our EVS operators, graphic guys, everyone on the team for putting up such a great show, because this is India's favorite pastime at the moment. The moment the clock strikes 7, it is Vivo PKL Season 8 time.
Money.
And the director cutting to the cameras. 8-point difference here. 28 to 20. Oh, this is incredible, isn't it? I mean, to get that against somebody like Maninder is outstanding.
And if RK and I missed out on anyone, apologies. So when we say entire team, everyone's covered there. They've got their bases covered at the moment. 8-point lead for them. But that lead can change hands, because Money is right here. Oh, when he's there, the battle will always be on.
And how many times have you seen Maninder retreating the minute the corner, the left corner, begins to make a move? That is the kind of impact the Iranian has had on Maninder. It's 1 against 4 at the moment. They can slow down the game. 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes to go. They can slow down the pace of the game. But you've got to be wary of Maninder, because one multi-point raid, the pressure will be on Patna Pirates.
Bengal Warriors, please come. Number 9 out. 42 in. Ready?
Money has been substituted, And I think that they'll again bring him back. Is it just for this? Why would they do that? Next, the do-or-die raid, so they wouldn't want him in the defense probably. Right thing to do. And when they've dealt with the defense there, and then money will be brought back. Now there comes the do-or-die raid moment. And that was because it's called tactical warfare. I missed out on that. My friend RK guided me.
At the moment, it's a do-or-die raid. Oh, has he done it? Has he done it? Well, he's looking at the radar first up. I think the official just having a look at the radar, which means he's not too sure if the radar has made it okay. But a quick indicator also as he walked past, saying that the radar is safe. That's a big couple of points. That is a big couple of points for Sachin and Patna Pirates.
And that will increase the lead. That was a wild charge, wild surge, but usage of the lobby is very, very good indeed.
Yes, please come. What is your challenge? Raider out. Okay, please go back. TV umpire, Bengal Warriors challenge Raider out. Our decision, Raider safe 2 points. Please review.
If you aren't challenging now, well, it's not worth having the challenge because A, it's a good quality raider in Sachin. B, it's a 2-point raid, which also reduces you by a couple of personnel. So, he can enter the lobby after a touch. He's clearly had a touch, which is why he's entered the lobby now. Paddy, okay? Okay?
100%. I don't see a problem because all the time when I saw that left hand being extended, right hand, sorry, the left hand was always touching the mat. He just does not take it off. Well done. Court awareness, presence of mind.
Which is why he was supremely confident. Sachin. Yeah, a couple of points definitely will be awarded. Again, I mean, this is our interpretation. I'm sure we'll wait for the official verdict to come in. Just another angle. It's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, even if you freeze at that moment when he slides the hand in, look at the other hand is on the mat. Perfect. But,
yes.
Verdict coming.
Okay. Thank you. Review unsuccessful. Raider save 2 points. Patna Pirates. Captain, no more reviews. Your
the moment we were sensing a comeback, there comes a raid which actually has increased the gap to 9 points at the moment. And there it is, Navi Bakshi yet again. I think they should have brought back money for this raid. Because there's no point. If not now, then when?
Could it be an injury? The reason why I say that, look, we didn't see the entire picture of him. I know he was looking down, probably looking at his ankles. Was there a strapping? Is that something that is still bothering him? Look, at the end of the day, you would ideally want to have Maninder for the entire duration. But talking about that, we'll come back to that in just a moment because it's Yoddha One Freedom strategic timeout.
Show me the blazing. Watch style.
My style is blazing.
Watch style. Unstoppable.
My style is unstoppable.
Give me the bling.
My style is made to be captured. My style is 5G. The new Vivo Y75 5G. It's my 5G style.
Vivo. 7 करोड़ खिलाड़ी, 100 से ज्यादा गेम्स पर मैदान सिर्फ एक। विंजो, अपनी मनपसंद गेम्स खेलो और करोड़ों इनाम जीतो। डाउनलोड द ऐप फ्रॉम winzogames.com।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम की संभावना है और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
So, lab test from M5.
How's that?
अब लैब टेस्ट घर बैठे बैठे M5।
I am fine thanks to M5।
असली विनर वही जो गेम को रिस्पेक्ट करे। प्ले फेयर, प्ले रिस्पॉन्सिबली। ऑन 823।
इस खेल में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व है और इसकी आदत पड़ सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें। शॉपिंग क्यों पुश कर रहे हो? पेमेंट पुश करो ना। धनी वन फ्रीडम कार्ड पे मिलता है 5 लाख तक एट 0 इंटरेस्ट। मतलब खरीदो अभी एंड पे लेटर इन 3 इजी पेमेंट्स। तो हो जाओ फ्री। Download Dhani.
Out of Dhani, One Freedom strategic timeout, and we're going to have uninterrupted play from here on. Yes, 8-point deficit is a big deficit considering 5 minutes remaining. This is how it stands. Patna Pirates so far have been a very, very good team, and just when Bengal Warriors have got a sniff also, they've not been able to convert that into a couple of yards. Big one coming up next. It's going to be high flyer. versus a team that he loves playing against. This is the Bulls versus Gujarat Giants. And they are getting ready. He's tying all untied knots at the moment. He's getting ready. Is the high flyer.
Yeah, he's untying a few knots in his head as well, because I think he did accept in the last game that it was probably a moment that cost them the victory, but champions arise, and how. So you can expect the champion to come back very, very strongly.
All right, now this is the moment. I think they should look at this moment very positively. Should the defending champions Bengal Warriors, super tackle opportunity. Sachin should look at this. Can I make it a 4-point raid? If at all not a 4-point raid, he'll be happy with one touch and then go back home. If he goes back empty-handed, he'll not feel too great about it. He wanted both the defenders to be one side, which has not been the case. Oh, he gets him now. Wins the battle after a lot of intrigue.
In a sense, it works to the advantage of Patna Pirates as well, because A, he has killed time, which is close to 30 seconds. He's picked up only 1 point, which means one is only active for Bengal Warriors. So he can go back for another raid, he can kill a bit more time, so everything works to perfection for Patna Pirates, as it has over the last few nights for them.
Absolutely. I mean, the only thing they perhaps wanted the lead to be bigger, but because when champions win, they always, as we've seen with them, they win big. The last game against Gujarat Giants, I mean, what, 20-point win or something? 31-20 to the scoreline at the moment. They've got their man! He comes charging towards him and says, don't waste time in our half. Off you go. All out belongs to us. The lead belongs to us. And we'll make sure this encounter belongs to us.
Excellent effort from Patna Pirates. They've been rock solid, is Patna Pirates, and this man has been the backbone of the raiding department.
Substitution, Bengal Warriors, please come.
Super 10 for Sachin, and super performance from Patna Pirates.
115 out.
Oh, he was stranded. He was just stranded. There was no chance whatsoever. Monu, the substitute, doing the job. Can even raid, actually, Monu. We've seen that in the past, Monu.
Utility player that. More than utility, Sachin. Super 10 all ready for him. The confidence that the coach and the captain actually invest in him. May not be very good with the strike rates always, but when you look at the number of points that it gives you regularly and consistently, and that is the beauty. That sudden surge, rapid pace that he picks up instantly. He got Nabi Bucks off guard there.
Somewhere, I know that's an excellent raid from Sachin, but I think somewhere the body language of Mohammad Nabi Bucks, he's not the same as he was the last season. He was bouncing, he was smiling, he seemed to be enjoying things a lot more. Oh, that's good. That is good.
1 point. Bengal Warriors.
It's a big point, of course, from Rohit, who's come in and picked up the big man, the big Iranian. Goes to the bench.
Not done badly a raider. Over the 8 raids that he has put so far, 8 raid points. So he's done his bit, but probably if he does that successfully today, money has not been up to the real Maninda that we are so used to watching. So perhaps both of them have not fired in tandem, in togetherness, and that's the reason we've not seen the awesomeness from them.
Paddy, he hasn't changed games this season for me, Paddy. He was a game changer. Remember last season, that final, when you did not have Maninder down with a shoulder injury, he changed things.
No, when you say that, the Bulls will not agree with you. Remember that raid? Without a touch, went to the lobby. Seven defenders followed him. So he said, I produced the moment of the match.
Captain, Rangan, please come. You are suspended for 2 minutes. Already 2 green cards ho gaya aapka.
2 green cards.
During the raid.
Now that means 1 yellow. Yellow means card. 2 minutes
Captain
on
Patna.
the bench. And I think it's poor Prashant Kumar Rai.
Yeah, a couple of minutes means we'll see him probably for the next game. But Mohammad Reza Shadlu wasn't impressed at all. That smile. Is he having a quick chat? Let's head across as to what the coaches are saying in our M-Fine Coaches Corner.
अमित आपको बोला था, ये इसको बोला था, मैं देखा उधर से। ये सीनियर है, ये बोलेगा, कौन बोलेगा, उसको जाओ। देखो, अभी है ना, ये 1-2 बोनस फटाफट बोनस डालो। 5 में बोनस है, 5 में बोनस। अग्रेसिव कैच करेगा अभी, उल्टा क्या चाहिए वो करेगा इधर। किसको भेजा अभी, किसको? ठीक है भेज।
He says, I just want one marshal in there. I don't want too many people talking. When Ran Singh says, do it. The others just follow. He is the senior. You just listen to him. And the diktat was clear. And the coach was not mincing words. Neither was the radar there. Quick raid, quick point.
50 out.
Yeah, that is huge, I thought. And to reprimand in public view is big. Is big from the coach. But well done to the coach for having put out his honest thoughts out there.
Yeah, you need to call a spade a spade. I mean, why would you mince words? You are the defending champions. You are where? At number 10 at the moment. You will not win this game by this approach and by this lead and by the fact that 90 seconds and under from here on. So I think I can understand his agony.
Yeah, 10 points is the difference at the moment, but there is something that Bengal Warriors can walk away with. If they lose this by 7 points or less, they walk away with 1 point, and that can make a difference.
And I think the coach will take the defenders down to the mat and will train with them for 5 hours. Well done, because they've only picked the 3 tackle points. The Raiders have not done badly at all. In fact, the Raiders have more rating points than Patna Pirates.
Yeah, just 3 tackle points from Bengal Warriors, 10 to Patna Pirates. That's a good raid. A sense of energy there. Now there's a do-or-die raid, but again he can afford to take a lot of time. At the moment is Guman Singh.
He is displaying poise under pressure. Boy, oh boy, minimum 2. Look at the thrust from the left with the moment he went for the escaping skills. Now he's making everyone look so silly right there.
For a moment I thought he had picked up 3 points, Paddy. That's the first. 2 probably. Yeah, 2 probably.
Jersey number 1.
Rohit was the one who actually was initiating and midway received a kick into the midriff. And fine, coach's corner. Patna half. Let us take a listen to it.
भाई सुनो, नहीं 1 पॉइंट नहीं देना है ना, मैं किस लिए देवा पॉइंट? भाई 11 गिले हैं, तो फिर क्या करोगे? फिर एक काम, मैंने को थोड़ा नीचा तार की पीछे हो जा तुम। वो जो थी ना वो बोनस कौन थी? हाँ, तो डाई मार सोलिड मारे तो, और तू तेरी तो कैच थी यार। अब तो रिस्क ले रहा है। सुन, कौन सी साइड खेल लगा? इसी साइड खेल, सेकंड खेल जा, नीचे तार की।
He says, I mean, yes, we are leading by 11, but I don't want you to just even think of them taking a point from the game. He says, we want to take everything and we want them to take nothing out of this one. All they need to do is play sensible kabaddi.
Yeah, that really comes into the equation if this is a multi-point raid. Now, this is a 1-point raid. Again, this is exactly what Ram Meher Singh was talking about. 2 points there, exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, he didn't listen. He didn't listen.
And this is the time when they need money. They need a Maninder Singh right now to put that multi-point raid. Vivo top 3 raid in this game. Sachin 11. Mohammad Nabi Baksh, good to see. But what we're not seeing there, what we are so used to seeing, if it's a Bengal Warriors game, is Maninder there in the top 3.
Yeah, he's going to take his time. He's going to take his time. Now the next one, it's a 9-point difference here. So I think probably Patna Pirates at best will concede that 1 point. I think that should be the idea at best. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, he's been dashed. That's fantastic. Monu is having none of it. I'll just do the job that is in front of me, that has been asked of me, which is to defend. Well done to Monu. And that's that as far as this contest is concerned.
They'll still give us time for one more raid, but the difference between two sides is 10 points at the moment. And I think by the simple look of it, does he go out?
1 point each. Jersey number 55 also out.
Yeah, it does. So what it does is, it is a 9-point difference at the moment. And what do they need? Okay, simple. 2 points.
Yeah, that's it. Done. That's it. Game over. Patna Pirates just has made it a legal raid. Guman Singh goes in. Quite apt that he has gone in and made it a legal raid. Patna Pirates are on top of the table. Yet another solid performance from the boys in green. Outstanding effort.
The left corner is lethal. When the defense regularly gives you tackle points and the opponents only carry 3 tackle points from the game, that will tell you the story. Now this is the team to beat, Patna Pirates. For the timing, they are where they deserve to be, at the top of the table. Not exactly a night to remember for Maninder Singh, and that is the final scoreline for you.
We're just getting used to such scorelines, is Patna Pirates, because they have been very good. The score difference is brilliant. They are on top of the points table. Beware Dabang Delicacy. Beware Bengaluru Bulls. Beware every other team. They are celebrating at the moment, and why not? Because they have been very good against Bengal Warriors. A 9-point difference. They've simply not given anything away to Bengal Warriors. But that's not the end of it tonight. You've got Bengaluru Bulls, the high flyer, in action against Gujarat Giants. They would want to prove a point. Pavan Sehrawat would want to prove a point. And they are just about getting ready, is Pavan Sehrawat and company. Gujarat Giants would want to put behind the disappointment of the last game, and their defense needs to be robust against this man. We shall be back very, very soon, and when we come back, this man will hope to fly high.
किसने कहा कि हाई जंप नाम ऊंचा नहीं कर सकती? रनिंग हैंड टच करके ड्रीम्स भी तो छुए जा सकते हैं। हर खेल कुछ सिखाता है, नए सपने दिखाता है। ड्रीम बिग, ड्रीम 11।
इस खेल में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व है और इसकी आदत पड़ सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
बढ़ेगा।
जिंदगी हो या कबड्डी, भिड़ना है जरूर।
लौट के आ गया है वही पंगा और वही वीवो प्रो कबड्डी, हर शाम 7:30 बजे सिर्फ स्टार स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर।
Vivo Pro Kabaddi is presented by Vivo in association with Dream 11, Dream Big, Tata Motors, Dash K Truck, your healthcare app, mFine, 823.com, Byju's Keep Learning, and Mutual Funds, Sahi Hai.
Watch the Hero Indian Super League, SC East Bengal versus Odisha FC, 7th February at 7 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network, Disney Plus Hotstar and GeoTV.
Hero Indian Super League is presented by Hero Motocorp in partnership with Apollo Tires, Byju's Keep Learning, and Harry Match News.
इन्वेस्टमेंट की रेगुलर इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है क्या?
बिल्कुल।
योद्धा मुद्रा के लिए पैरों में 3 फीट का गैप।
पूछ, विड्रॉ करने के बाद पैसे कितने टाइम में मिलते हैं?
सुन सवाल चंद, म्यूचुअल फंड सही है .com पर लॉग इन कर, वहां तेरे सारे सवालों के जवाब मिल जाएंगे, समझा?
कौन सी वेबसाइट?
म्यूचुअल फंड सही है .com।
सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Vivo Pro Kabaddi is presented by Vivo in association with Dream 11, Dream Big, Tata Motors, Dash K Truck, your healthcare app, mFine, 823.com, Byju's Keep Learning, and Mutual Funds, Sahi Hai.
No better way to finish your weekend night with this encounter. Yes, it is the second installment of the one that we promised you of a double header. Bengaluru Bulls versus Gujarat Giants. High Fly got 17 points in the previous game. My name is Padamjit Sharawat in the company of Suhail Chandok. Hello and a very warm welcome, sir.
Hello, Paddy. Hello, and everyone needs to sit back and enjoy this encounter because you've got the Gujarat Giants up against Pavan Sehrawat. Gujarat coming off a loss, one that they will rue, but they come off 3 wins in their last 5. They got battered by Patna Pirates in their last encounter. But Paddy, Manpreet and his boys won't take that lightly.
Manpreet will not comment before the match in future too. Ajay Kumar, the Raider, whenever he's been given that opportunity, he's always shown that he's a dream player. Looking at the Dream 11 starting 7.
Yeah, Sunil Kumar and Parvesh Banswal, that's where the struggles, unfortunately, have lay for them. Mahendra Rajput, Pradeep Kumar, they've been excellent. And then Ankit, now on the right corner, Girish Arnak on the left corner. No Hadi Oshrak today, no Ravinder Pahal. They're changing things around constantly. And that tells you something's not quite right in the Gujarat camp.
For sure. And the team wins or the team loses. He very, very smoothly, sincerely, sensationally goes about his business. 2 losses, 2 wins, 1 tie. But the high flag got 17 in the last game. Beware, that was a tight game against Delhi, one of the best that we've seen.
Yeah, superb. Unfortunately for Bengaluru, they should have won that game and he knows it. Pawan Sarawat, Dream 11 starting 7 for the Bulls. He is front and centre. He's pretty much carried this team on his own shoulders. Mohit Sarawat and Ankit, the cover defenders. 2 young men who've done a pretty decent job. And then these 2 have actually been excellent so far. More GB and Bharat Naresh. But defensively, they really have struggled given the resources they've got.
With you, sir, totally. And that has been their problem right from the start. And whenever you speak about Sunil in the same breath, you've always spoken about Parvesh Banswal. 23 tackle points. Not exactly the same numbers that we are so used to seeing, but a very, very quality and a big utility player, talking about him. And then Dream 11 player to watch out for, swear.
Yeah, this is the man. Has to be Pawan Sarawat. 232 rate points, more than anyone this season. 13 Super 10s. He is enjoying life at the moment, but he wants his team to rise above it as well.
कौन कहता है एंकल होल्ड करके सक्सेस नहीं पा सकते? रनिंग हैंड टच करके ड्रीम्स भी तो छुए जा सकते हैं। हर खेल कुछ सिखाता है, नए सपने दिखाता है। ड्रीम बिग, ड्रीम 11।
इस खेल में वित्तीय जोखिम के तत्व है और इसकी आदत पड़ सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
Watch the Hero Indian Super League, SC East Bengal versus Odisha FC, 7th February at 7 p.m. Live on the Star Sports Network, Disney Plus, Hotstar and GeoTV.
Hero Indian Super League is presented by Hero Motocorp in partnership with Apollo Tires, Byju's Keep Learning, and Harry Match News.
7 करोड़ खिलाड़ी, 100 से ज्यादा गेम्स, पर मैदान सिर्फ एक। Winzo, अपनी मनपसंद गेम्स खेलो और करोड़ों इनाम जीतो। डाउनलोड द ऐप फ्रॉम winzogames.com।
इस गेम में वित्तीय जोखिम की संभावना है और इसकी लत लग सकती है। कृपया जिम्मेदारी से और अपने जोखिम पर खेलें।
The Bulls are at number 3 in the points table. Gujarat are 11th in the points table. When you talk about Gujarat Giants, you actually talk about a team which has been 2-time finalist in the past. If Bengaluru Bulls win today, sir, where do they go? Number 2.
They sit second. The Bengaluru Bulls, Patna Pirates, with that win, have gone top. But we had the toss just a few moments ago. Important times for both these sides. Gujarat Giants won the toss. They chose court and will be possibly Pawan Sarawat with the Bulls to raid first.
Line drawn. Game on.